come live because y'all know that I have been um, talking about. Let me turn this around. I've been talking about Cold and Windy for a while now, right? Um, when they first came, when they first came on, I was like really mesmerized by. And here's the. Let me see. Here's the thing.
Previously on Cold and Windy.
Y'all remember this?
In the shop, the dynamic duo. Ain't nothing we would do for you.
You seem like a whole different guy. Driving me crazy.
What you gonna do, Pop? Hit me? Go ahead, hit me.
I got what's up.
You know they found? That's a body.
You a smart bitch, I keep that. I don't remember this in a on game.
Shelly Winter and a JC Goofy.
Put your dead ass on the news and finally get some fame.
Fighting gun charge because I lost my son to the system.
And you play pretty good for an old dude.
Oh.
You call his father.
What you mean?
He's your son. What you know about Gigi owing 140 stacks in taxes on the house?
Gigi ain't going nowhere.
They say I got cancer. Breast cancer.
We've been hitting these pickups for years, no problem. Oh, you better do them corny ass things. Them corny scams pay.
Brenda back.
Who?
I don't know why she's back or if you can even trust her.
Brenda, all my money is gone. I'ma kill you, bitch. I'ma kill you.
You came dingy. I know you got a lot of connections. Can you help me find it?
I need something that's gonna connect Wendy to the shooting band.
No, no, no. Nay. I think she done did.
What you gotta say now?
I got something that you're gonna wanna see with the police. We found the dog. Could be some y'all did a story out? It's a freaking hit.
Me and Molly getting married.
How you gonna hold it here?
You never told me that you had another lover. This freaking Donald right here. It's on for the end. Shelly Winter.
You trying to start me?
Under arrest. A suspicious murder.
That first year was off the chain. I don't know how many other I don't know like if you got a chance to watch Cold and Windy. It comes on what was that? I found it on Roku. All black. All black, yeah. So I had never heard of Kold and Windy. I think it had already started like in 2023, but I had never caught it, right? So I ended up running across it one day when I was braiding my hair, and I braided my own hair, y'all. I did. I'm getting so good with braiding my hair, I swear to goodness. It didn't take me long. So anyway, this was the day when I was braiding my hair, and I happened to run across it. And when I did, it had me captivated, right? I was like, I couldn't even stop watching it from episode 1. I was like, episode 1, episode 2. Before I knew it, I didn't braid all my whole head, and I'm really into this season that I had never heard of. So I'm like, oh snap. So I'm looking forward for season 2. I didn't see it, then it came out. And I wasn't sure, like, I don't know if they're going to be able to hold my attention like they did in season 1, but it kind of was picking up. But then all of a sudden, I have missed some episodes, y'all. I have missed a couple weeks, right? So I got on, what was this, day before yesterday? I got on Roku, ordered my little stuff, got on All Black, and started looking at it. And the title of the episode said The End. And it kind of, I didn't think nothing about it, because, you know, the people name stuff what they name stuff. But then when I started looking at it, I'm like, they finalizing stuff. Is it over? Is there no more Cold and Windy? Okay, just let me know. Because the way that it ended, it makes me feel like that was the last episode. Which I'm like, oh, so it was only supposed to be for 2 seasons? Because it was just, and maybe it's because, you know, Kold was pregnant. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Maybe because she's pregnant, maybe she ain't coming back. Or something, because it's just like it was flowing. Then all of a sudden, it was like one show ended it all. And I'm like, wait a minute! I was just getting into it, and y'all, it's over already. So, if you haven't had a chance to go and look at the, let me turn it around in case you hadn't heard of it. Cold and Windy. That's Kold, and that's Windy. So the first season one is off the freaking chain. Season two, it's like it's in the beginning it got to grow on you, but then okay, all right, I'm trying to feel it, I'm trying to get into it like I did season one, and then I come back and it's like the end, and everything is finalized, and I don't even want to spoil it for you, right? I don't even want to tell you what happened. You got to go and look at it, but all I got to say is it's over. Is it over? Is there no more seasons? Is it done? That was a good show. Whoever created that, they really did a good job because, you know, with hip hop being in the state that it is, and with drill rap and gangster rap and all that kind of rap, and how the rise of it all and everything, they were able to capture. Uh, Gangster life and the artistic life, and how they kind of merged, because that's really kind of like what happened from what I can remember from when drill rap really hit the scene, which was kind of somewhere around, when I noticed it was around maybe 2013. When I think Chief Keef came out. I was living in Chicago at the time, and I kind of remember the rise of drill rap, right? I remember how it went, and really the streets did hold hand. It's like all of a sudden the streets took over the rap game, and so it just became like a street thing. And then everybody was just trying to, they were basically depicting their street life in the rap music. And it just became very volatile till it got to the point that we saw it, in 2021 when Young Dolph got killed. It had risen to that point. So I really thought that Kold and Wendy, really, in a female version, really did show the two sides, and how they were holding hands. I'm just surprised that it's over. But whoever created it, and I didn't even know it was done in Atlanta. I thought that the whole thing was filmed in Chicago, but I guess it was filmed in Atlanta and Chicago. I didn't know that. But it's really a good series. If you didn't ever catch it, right? If you haven't seen Kold and Wendy, then I would definitely encourage you to go to All Black, and it's on the it's All Black, but it's on the Roku network, I think. I'm just surprised, like, it's over. It's done, And the crazy thing is, it ended just kind of how I envisioned that it would end, but I sure didn't think it was going to end that quick. But, music is changing. The scene is changing, and I guess, I don't know, maybe people were into it the first year, maybe, and then maybe the second year it kind of fell off and it didn't hold the attention that it did the first year. I don't know why they ended it, but it was good. It was a good series. It was for anybody who has been in music, and you've been in entertainment, and you've been following the hip hop scene or the rap scene or whatever. You could really relate. For me, I really could relate because I used to live in Chicago, so it was like that whole Chicago scene, and then me dealing with artists or rap artists, and just being in that world, it made sense to me. I understood how these two female artists who could be so deep in the streets could also love music and figure out how to wedge the two together and captivate the world. That's kind of like what drill rap did. It captivated the world. But it was also a very violent part of music, And the violence, the music started to imitate life or whatever. Like, they was really taking this thing serious, and we were starting to see rappers get killed, but I knew that when Young Dolph got killed, I knew the game was gonna change. I was telling the artists in the Atlanta Music Industry Group, I'm like, listen here, that his death is the beginning of the end of that right there. So y'all better figure out what y'all gonna do and what y'all gonna do with music. Y'all better put on y'all thinking hats, and y'all better figure out how y'all gonna roll with the changes, because music is changing. I told him that when Young Dolph got killed. I already felt it coming before Young Dolph got killed. I already felt it coming because it was too much violence. going on, and there was too many artists dying. But when Young Dolph got killed, that was a wrap. I knew it. I'm like, oh, y'all might as well find another way to express y'all creativity. Now you're gonna have to really be creative. Now you're not gonna be able to just talk about your street life. You're gonna have to figure out another way to keep your fan base, because the fans are getting tired of hearing the same old thing, you know. So, but I thought that the show Cold and Windy, I thought it was you know, it was really good. I thought it was really good. That, especially that first year. That first year had me like, and people gave it didn't give it the greatest rating the first year, and I'm like, I don't know why, because it was the bomb diggity. Anytime I could sit for 8 episodes straight and watch every episode for 8, that's 8 hours. I was watching for 8 hours. I'm like, it had me like that. The second season, maybe not so much like the first season. The second season was a little slow picking up, you know, a little bit, and maybe there were a couple times to kind of, you know, it probably didn't captivate me the way the first season did, but I sure didn't expect it to end. So this last season this last episode they just did on, I guess, last Monday. It's called The End. I'm like, it's over? Wow. I don't even know what they said. I'm gonna see if they can even find, what would have been? That would have been season 2, episode, what, 8 or something? Or maybe episode 7. Maybe it's episode 7. It was something like, I'm trying to figure out, is it over? Okay, so they don't have anything about episode 7. So maybe it was episode 6 then. So this was episode 6. Let me see if I got the trailer thing for episode 6. I don't even see that on here. I don't even see episode 6. No. I don't even see episode 6. I'm just surprised that it appears, I don't know if it's over or if there's like, are they tricking us? Because the way that it ended, it was like somebody major had to have died. Like, it was that serious. So anyway, y'all gotta go watch it. I don't want to spoil it for you. And I don't want to tell you what I saw. But my mouth was hanging open like, but it got to be over because they were like finalizing characters. So the end must have been the end. But it was good. Whoever created that, they definitely were able to capture the drill music in its essence, in a female version, and what artists go through. You know, even trying to get deals, like most of them want to get deals, and then they get these deals and they think that they, you know, oh, I got all this money, you know, I got signed, I got to, you know, for the ones who get signed by the record label, but they don't even understand that that's the loan and you got to pay that money back. So really, and then after they end up taking out everything they're going to take out and all that and that, you don't even really be ending up with that much money. And I think that's what Kold and Wendy ended up figuring it out. But Wendy was toxic, so I knew somehow she was going to mess up stuff. But anyway, so go check out Kold and Wendy on Black TV, y'all. I can't believe it's over. I was just really getting into it. Maybe it was only for 2 seasons. And maybe and the lead character got pregnant, so maybe, and she was definitely far along in her pregnancy, so maybe she decided not to come back, you know. Or maybe she was like, listen, I'm going to finish this out, but then when it's time for me to have my baby, it's a wrap. I'm just assuming. I don't know, because I can't believe it's over. But the way that that last episode that I just saw ended, it got to be over. It got, like, unless they got a whole new crew they bringing in, or they about to do a whole new twist. Or maybe I don't know. I'm confused. I'm confused. I don't know. So anyway, go and check out If you haven't seen it already, go and check out Cold and Wendy. Let me see. Is this a trailer? Let me see one of the trailers. Um, yeah, right here. So here's another one right
Why
here.
would Toby after you when your goof had been working with them the whole fucking time?
What the fuck is that?
The camera you put in our studio was spineless.
Have you lost your mind? Why the fuck would I want to spy on you?
Well, that's what I came here to ask you. You know, I always wondered what happened to that drug case you caught. I thought you got out of it because you were white. Now I know it's because you're a fucking snitch. Why would Toby after you when your goof had been working with them the whole fucking time?
See, it's like that scene right there. Like this was a finalization of that. You know, I'm just like I can't. Is it over? That's all I got to say is it over? Because it was scenes like that there was a finalization to. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, they didn't even tell nobody.
I don't trust no nigga.
They didn't even tell nobody that they was doing it.
Do that.
And maybe it's because she's pregnant.
Do that.
Maybe because the lead character was
We
pregnant.
all gonna die one day. We might as well just start another
Maybe that's why. Maybe they.
It's even more.
She was a hot mess. Her, that's Wendy. Wendy was vicious. Kold was pregnant, so I'm thinking maybe that's why they ended it, because she was about to have her baby. Maybe.
And appreciate each other even more. Okay? Okay?
Yeah, I can't believe it's over. I can't believe it's over. I can't believe it's over. That's all I got to say. I can't believe it's over. It's the last episode that they just released was called The End. So the end must mean the end. And the way that each scene went, it was like finalizing everything. Like each character had this finalization to their scene. So I'm like, wait a minute. And then how it ended, I was like, oh, they must not be coming back for a season 3. There's no way they could be coming back for a season 3 the way that just ended. So anyway, just go check it out, y'all. Go check out Kold and Wendy on All Black. Even if you haven't seen it, it's still worth seeing, because I'm telling you, it was really good. I thought it was good. And I don't know if I'm saying that because, of me being in the entertainment, dealing with rap artists and all that kind of stuff, and just watching the things they go through and seeing that street life type mixture in there and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. And maybe that's why it captivated me, but I thought it was really good, and I'm just surprised that it's over. Although, like I said, season 2 didn't grab me the way season 1 did, but it still was good, so I'm surprised it's over. So anyway, or I'm assuming this is over. Maybe if it's not over, I'm trying to figure out what they about to do. But maybe, it gotta be over. Is this like a trick? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Anyway, that's all I wanted to see. I just wanted to give my recap on Kold and Wendy, because I have been following it, right? And I finally got a chance to catch episodes that I had missed. And this last episode makes me think that was it. Now I'm kind of hurt. Now I'm kind of hurt, because I guess I just I don't know. It was, I don't know. Go see it for yourself. That's what I'm gonna say. Go check out Kold and Wendy for yourself. It's on All Black, y'all. Even if you didn't get to catch it while it was going on, it still was a good show. And like I said, that first season had me captivated. Season 2 was okay. It was still cool, but that last episode was the bomb. But then but then I'm like, that's it? Y'all finally got me back to the intensity of season 1, and now it's over? Snap. Anyway, peace and love.